How's it going, guys, and welcome to the main channel. We have a video today. Here is gonna be like an early impression slash, I guess, mini review for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I've been playing it for quite a bit now. Maybe I got like 6 hours so far. It's not a whole lot, of course, but I wanted to kind of talk about my feelings about this and how I feel about this game, because honestly, this game has impressed me quite a bit. I think it's one of those games that I've been waiting for it, and it actually has been delivering on everything that I wanted to see. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So a little bit of my background history with Xenoblade Chronicles. I played the first one when the deluxe edition came out for the Switch. I loved it. I enjoyed the characters, the story, and everything, and I really enjoyed the game quite a bit. And I played the second game, and I was actually not enjoying it very much. I really don't enjoy the gameplay too much, and the story didn't sell me. I still have not finished the game yet. I will go back eventually and finish it, maybe after I finish Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But kind of just to give you guys where I'm at as far as like the games and everything. I have not played any of the DLC or any of that kind of stuff. Eventually I will get through that as well. But I wanted to talk about my thoughts and feelings about Xenoblade Chronicles 3 so far, what I think about it, and if you know, have you played any of the Xenoblade games? Are you into them? Is there any of them that you particularly like more than the other? Let me know in the comments down below. I know it's a pretty mixed bag when it comes to stuff, where some people really love the first one or really love the second one, so can I just let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But anyway, to me, I honestly, I saw the trailers, and the more I saw the trailers, I was like, I kind of don't want to watch more trailers. I kind of want to keep to myself, so I don't get spoiled, or I just want to absorb everything that the story has to offer. And that's kind of how I went. I watched maybe the 2 trailers that they revealed the first times, and I know they did a little bit of gameplay, and I watched that little bit of gameplay, but I tried to avoid any of the story stuff that they added to it and everything. So I kind of wanted to jump into that, being more free and being more kind of willing to experience the story for myself and everything. And honestly, the world setup in this game reminds me a lot of Xenoblade 2, the first one. I'm sorry, not 2, but the first game, where it's very dreadful and there's a war ongoing, and that has a lot of similarities with that, but it also has a unique aspect of kind of how the characters deal with what's going on with this particular war and the secret behind what's going on there. The cast is amazing. All the characters are very interesting. They are very expressive. They have a lot of different personalities, and they do a really good job as far as like making you care for them really fast. In between, a lot of flashbacks to when they were young, and just kind of showing you the interactions between the 3 protagonists that you see first, and then the 3 protagonists that join a later time in your party, and you kind of meet all of them, and they all have obviously different backgrounds, but also different opinions on things and everything. But at the same time, the more you meet them, you see, okay, there's also some similarities between both parties, and kind of just joining together for a common goal. And overall, I just really enjoy the storytelling. I think that it's masterful. Again, it reminds me of a whole lot of Xenoblade 1, especially the pacing within the first 3 hours of the game. They do such a good job at selling you why Xenoblade 3 is a good game to try. Even if you're not a fan of like RPGs or maybe JRPGs or that kind of stuff, the storytelling here is masterful. I think it does such a good job as kind of introducing a really interesting plot, really interesting characters, kind of showing you why there's an emotional aspect to the game that you should kind of care about and everything. And it really matters too much to me, because a lot of games nowadays kind of bank on the fact that you kind of know something. So like, oh, you're gonna play this game because it's the third one in the series, so you must be already in the series and everything. But no, this game really does a good job as far as like giving you a world building for this particular universe that we are playing in now. And honestly, it is very interesting. I did not know what to expect with this. I was kind of afraid that it was gonna go on the route of the second game, where it is serious. It's definitely serious, but there are a lot of times where it's really jokey and kind of easygoing, although there's a lot of serious stuff going on around it. I had the same problem with Persona 4 as well. With this also, like, it's a mismatch on like themes and tones, and I really can't put my finger off like, I just don't like that very much. But you know, I know the story kicks in much later for Xenoblade 2, but Xenoblade 3, honestly, they just kick it off from the get-go and kind of get you to be engaged in everything really, really fast. And honestly, I'm really excited to see what's gonna come next. There's a lot of secrets, a lot of setups, a lot of characters that they have introduced so far. The good guys, bad guys, and they're all like at least really caught my interest. They really did. And gameplay wise, I will be honest, I do not like the Xenoblade gameplay. I never have. It reminds me a lot of my least favorite Final Fantasy games. So in that sense, I'll say I'm not a fan of the gameplay. I never liked it, even on the first one, which is the one that I play the most of, and I still, well, I never really kind of like, it never really clicked for me. Like I got through the game and I finished it all the way through, and I grinded a lot for the game, and but I never been a fan of it. Some of the new additions to the gameplay, I've seen it so far, and it's kind of interesting. Looking at the new stuff that they added and everything, the Ouroboros being one of the biggest news things that they added into it and everything, which is cool and all that. But I particularly don't really care much for the gameplay. I think I'm in it for the story and everything. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are gonna be mad that are kind of like upset that I don't like the gameplay. I'm just playing it on easy. I want to have an easy time with this game. I don't really want to go out on my way and grinding and get like attacked by a million enemies and have to grind to be able to progress the story or anything. With this one, I just kind of want to be engaged with the story, and I think it's doing that so far. I'm thankful that it does have an easy way. Like, although personally I'm more of a person that does like quite a bit of a challenge. Again, with Xenoblade, I'm not really a big fan of the game itself, so I don't really want to play too much of it on the gameplay side of it, unfortunately. But we'll see. Maybe it does grow on me over time. Xenoblade 1, I believe that it really did back, like by the very end. I was really getting like how the combos work and how every character connects with each other's attacks and how you can change the different things and everything. This new game does have a new feature where you can flip between the weapons and the classes, so every person can have multiple classes in different scenarios, and the weapons are also different and everything. So that may be something that I'll look into it more later on, but we'll see. For now, I'm pretty happy with the game so far. It's been everything that I wanted from the game, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. But let me know in the comments down below what you think about this game, if you have played it already. Again, very excited to play more of it, but that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. But before we end this video, I want to thank all the members: Miko, Another Fox, Demicro, H2DK, King Narukami 45, Ethan McNeil, and Rising Oblivion. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. I couldn't make these videos without your help.